let's go ahead and do the tattoo highlights of the week. So those are some mean tats. Let me tell you. So let's hit up this first one. Yeah, let's see this video of this tattoo right here, so everyone could take a look at a full shot. Front, side, back view. Okay, first off, how many hours was that?
Wow, that's a lot of hours. I didn't even count on the hours. But
yeah, it's hard, right, to keep up?
Yeah, I can tell you about the days. It's actually
many?
maybe like 5 or 6 days of work.
Okay.
Not straight, for
You're
sure.
good?
Yeah.
But
So what,
Good.
in a year or 6 months or what?
maybe like in 4 or 5 months.
Okay, so
4 or
she
5
kept coming back.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that piece actually you got third place on, right?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
You know, but I don't care. Third place, second place. You're talking about all Polynesian artists,
yeah.
right?
Yep.
How many artists were there? Like 30?
Yeah, maybe 30.
30,
or
40 something?
30 or 40 or something.
I mean, that's
like that.
crazy. And in Tahiti
One
or Maoritea, which one?
in Tahiti.
In Tahiti.
So that's the big tattoo convention. It's the big contest.
Oh,
you know?
man, that's intimidating.
Crazy,
Yeah, it is.
That's a lot of pressure.
It was actually.
How long have you been tanning?
How
many years?
12 years now.
12 years?
Yep.
Dude,
And still.
that's crazy.
Yep.
Congratulations. That's awesome.
What actually happened is that I presented some other pieces on the Friday and the Saturday.
Uh-huh.
And that piece I presented, I didn't tattoo the Sunday. I mean the whole day. Because I was pissed off. I didn't want anything on Friday and Saturday. So I decided not to tattoo on Sunday and just drink beers and show that picture for the outside contest, like the shop.
Yeah.
Contest,
For what you did at the shop.
Yeah. And finally I got
Wait, you didn't think that would win?
No, not
You're
really.
like, if I didn't win first, then whatever.
We'll try this one.
I mean, it's amazing. It's beautiful.
I mean,
It
he
is.
was telling us the story how he designed it.
Yeah. Why don't you break it down? That's what we do here. Tattoo highlights. So break that tattoo down for everyone.
Yeah. So this woman is my mechanic wife actually. So
Okay.
she came with that idea of a round on the back. I mean on her back, but on the top of the shoulder, and I don't know, but it didn't talk to me. So I was like, how about that big round?
Oh, so she just wanted like a small round area on her back shoulder.
Yeah.
Not like that though.
No, not.
So
like
that was your idea.
Yeah, and then the symbols, the big round around the shoulder is heo'o. Heo'o is talking about the stars actually. And it's today we call that a compass, but it's more talking about the stars and how our ancestors were able to navigate in the ocean and know where they are with the stars.
Oh, that's crazy.
And that's your version of it, right?
Yeah, that's my version of it. Yeah, I transformed it.
Yeah. No, I mean, we do it all the time. Just it's how you feel,
Yep. And so the whole thing was to have her little son inked on her. So that star compass is about her family and her couple and the little guy that they have.
Yeah. Nice.
I mean, the whole tattoo is talking about that.
Nice.
How about that back center, lower back? It's kind of like a half circle.
Yep, this one is etua. So the etua represents today the word is saying God, but for us it's not God. It's ancestors that are passed away and their soul goes up in the sky, become a star and watch over the living.
Okay.
So that represents their her ancestors watching over her and her family.
That's what we were talking about earlier about how our cultures are similar, because my culture's the same way. They go to the stars and they watch over stars. You. Yeah.
Someone asked, or Bobby, so he said, did you have to do touch-ups on all the heavy black, or do you, when you do that style?
Not even.
Boom. All black. Solid. And then also, so George, well, Kalani also said that, there are photos of King Kalakaua on the ship. Forgot the name of it. And when he went to Samoa and met the chief there. He's just talking about what we were talking about.
And then him and the other guy,
King Kalakaua.
the other one of our guests, they're talking back and forth.
Okay, so I missed the other one. Sorry about that. George asked, "What is your typical sessions like? As far as how long do you tattoo for? What's kind of typical for you?"
I usually do a 1-day session with one customer in a day.
You're right. How long?
How long? Usually from 10 to 5, from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. because I take the boat from Maori to go to Tahiti every morning, and so the hours of the boat.
That you gotta hit it here and then be done there, right?
The last boat is at 5:30, so
you gotta be done, or you're sleeping over.
Yep.
You're like, all right, all night session. We're gonna keep going. So would you say, like, because you got to design it, you got to draw, you got to talk, you got to do consultation, do you say an average tattoo time is like 4 hours?
Yeah, 4 or 5 hours. I usually draw from 10 to noon, something like that. And then I start lining at noon 31.
Yep.
And then I finish by 5.
That's kind of same with me.
If the guy is ready for more action, then I can sleep over.
Yeah? You done that?
Yeah, a lot of times, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Man, hustler.
We have a question. It says, did you use from, I don't know how to say his name. Kavika. Did you use traditional tatau or did you modern equipment with that piece?
No, it's machine, yeah.
All machine. All right. Okay, so let's move
look at this
on.
next piece.
So this tattoo, why don't you tell us a little bit about this one?
Yep. This one is one of my friends, actually. He came for his arms first.
So he did his sleeves first?
Yeah, I did the sleeve, and then I went on the chest.
Oh, he did his chest
the whole chest, and then right after the chest, he told me, "Oh, why don't you do my back?"
Wow.
I'm like, "Yeah, let's go for it." Dang. So
it's
in the
lot
middle,
of work.
Yeah, a lot of work, a lot of hours. I've been working on him for like maybe 2 years now.
Oh, really?
Little by little.
Wow.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
And so this guy is from Marquises too. So I choose the patutiki, but on the back it's not like traditional shapes. It's I would call that modern patutiki, because the shape are way different than what you've seen on the pictures in the beginning of the show. So in the middle of the back you have the u'u, which is the head breaker,
which is what you carved earlier.
Yep, exactly. Which is very important for the Marquesians.
Kavika asked, is that a war club?
Yep, war club.
Yes, it is. And then Kalani said, wow, love that piece. Like how the wood is displayed, which, it looks, I was surprised at the realism. So I said, so you do like different style of tattooing.
I can do a lot of things, colors.
Which is great, because that shows that you're an artist, not just, doing straight traditional tribal, but you understand art and can do that type of work. So that's good.
When we were talking about that back piece, remember we were talking about the rib part?
On the bottom side. On the side and on the bottom. So those two kind of big hands.
Oh,
but it's not hands. It's actually maka i'ima, which is the roots of the fara. The fara is a tree that you use to braid all the baskets and everything.
Oh, like lauhala.
Probably.
Plant. Okay. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. They make the lauhala weaving and all that.
Yeah. And so those roots, those roots talk about the genealogy, actually.
Nice.
And how, because those kind of trees have a lot of roots.
Yeah, above the ground.
Yeah, above the ground.
Kind of coming down.
So it talks about the genealogy tree.
I love that.
So that's crazy,
Yeah. Is it, now is that a traditional symbol for it, or is that your depiction of it?
No, this one is a
traditional,
old one that not much people are using, but I like it. I like that.
No, I like that. Yeah. I just learned something. Nice.
And then the next one we're gonna do is really powerful story.
All right. Is this the last one?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the last tattoo. Tell us about this one.
That one is interesting too. He's this guy is living in Tahiti. His family used to live in the Marquesas Island, so he's Marquesian. And so he came to me, wanted to have a tattoo on his shoulder, talking about his name. So his name is Hei Ta'a. Hei, like Hawaiian lei.
Oh, okay.
Talking about the necklace. And Ta'a is a spike. So the guy told me that when the European came into the Marquesas Island, they took over the power because his family were kings in that island. So they took over the power and give them that name, Heita, which is actually not their name. And they said it's gonna be like the Christ. How do you call that? Jesus?
Yeah, Christ.
Christ.
You know how he were
crucified.
Yeah.
The
crown.
The spike crown.
Right.
Yeah. So you're gonna wear that name in the name of Jesus, because now we own the power.
Wow.
And you're gonna wear that name so that everyone knows you're not the one in charge of the power anymore.
What?
So the guy came to me and said, "Oh, I want to talk about that and that story." So I'm like, "Yeah, well, I'm not gonna do a lei on your shoulder. I'm gonna do it on your chest." Talking about that, so I choose.
Good job. That
so
matches.
I choose all shark tooth, so you have spikes.
Mean.
And then the lei, the heita.
That's good. That looks
That's
real
deep,
nice.
That was real.
What is the symbols on the traps up here? Coming in.
So you have half of it's Enata, which represents the Polynesian people, huh?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, on the side, yeah. Nata, and right in the middle, it's Etua.
Another symbol.
Yeah,
for
talking
Etua.
about the
Love
ancestors.
Now, in Micronesia, a lot of the black that was filled in would be, or even Samoa, it would be like ocean, just the vast ocean, you know? Is that the same with Marquesas?
A bit different. In the Marquesas Islands, the black areas are called pepehipu.
Okay.
And I've read in the books that it comes from another symbol, which is actually called I don't remember it. Papua. The symbol name is Papua, and Papua represents a landfill where you can grow where you can grow food for your family,
like agriculture or something.
And in the beginning, they used to do lines, like crossed lines, very
detailed.
No, like
small.
Yeah, very how would you say, close to each other.
Okay.
And you know how the line expand during the years.
Yeah.
So in the beginning, they said that it was only lines, and at the end, it's black.
Yeah.
So that's one of the explanation. But I would give my version of it, because I've been studying those symbols a little bit for quite a years. To me, in the legend of the creation of the first god, which is Ta'aroa, known in Hawaii for
Kanaloa.
Kanaloa, and in other islands like Tangaroa.
Yeah.
And it's the same god.
Right.
So in that writing, they're talking about how Ta'aroa came out of the po. The po is the night. The darkness. So I'm pretty sure that all that black areas are talking about the po, the darkness. And makes it the balance between the darkness and the living
and the light.
So that's, for me, an explanation of why you have so much black, and then those little symbols intricated in.
It makes sense, because a lot of times the black creates that background for the negative design of the skin to actually create a positive a design.
Yep.
I like that.
Yeah, I liked it when he told me that. Sense. I was like, that's what I want. Yeah. It's perfect. Perfect description of, was I asked him with the black, the squares and the back. We had that picture of the old warrior with the one with the lines between it. He was talking about how it looks like the vest.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I asked him what are the black the squares in between, and that's how he broke it down to me. I was like, whoa, that's
a lot
powerful,
of meaning,
man.
yeah.
Yep.
So Kavika said, hey, question. I'm looking through old photos of Polynesia through various anthropology books and writers. Did Tahiti design spear-like motif? I know Hawaiians have it, as I looked at Herb Kane's art painting. Just wondering. So, yeah, is there a spear design in Tahiti?
The triangles, you mean?
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
How does it look in Tahitian tattoos for the spear?
Almost the same.
It's like the
than
similar
Hawaii.
symbol?
Yeah. It's
So
pretty
we'll
much
say-
an international symbol.
Almost like the necklace.
Yeah, the
design you did,
necklace. Yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
with the elongated triangle like
Yep.
this kind of, right?
Yep.
Okay, because
Just like
that's
that.
the same as Hawaiian. So there you go, Kavika. All right, guys, that's it. So
Yeah.
thanks for joining us, Manu.